Welcome to FX Options University. Join the industry's top trading professionals as they provide insight and strategies for trading in the currency markets using FX options.
Good.
But tell everybody that's, we're looking at your page here. You're going to have Raghee Horner coming up here in November.
Yes.
And so Raghi's going to be talking about market cycles. And Raghi's a student, I believe, of R.W. Schaubacher.
Oh, is that
if I'm
right?
not mistaken. Oh, yes.
Right.
So
That's
she's
great.
going to talk. She's going to talk about a lot of what I covered today, and she's been doing it for a long time and very successful. So I recommend that everybody that enjoyed today's presentation, make sure you come out for hers, and she'll cover the material too in her way.
That's great. And we have Price Lee coming on Tuesday, who's always looking for the big trend. Another comment from Kishore. He says, just a very nice webinar without indicators. I think I hear this often, I think a lot of people are taught to use multiple indicators and they get confused, Steve. So a different approach from you, and I guess many people are, really, really enjoyed it, the fact that there weren't all these indicators.
Yeah, well, the only thing I could say is that price really kind of rules everything, and the simpler is better. I mean, if it's in an uptrend, of course, then you really want to stay on the long side. But the turning points, what I learned from Sam Seiden about the activity on the trading floor and how to spot the potential turning points is something that you would do with just nothing more than looking to the left.
Right. I did it myself for over 20 years. Here's a question from Mike. He says, how would you compare Elliott Wave to the 4 stages that you've covered? And I think, as you said, that's a reference to Stan Weinstein, correct?
Yeah, Stan Weinstein and this gentleman, R.W. Schaubacher.
Gotcha.
Elliott Wave is predicting, okay? And that's the thing about Elliott Wave. They make predictions about where the next wave is going to be and how far the next wave is going to go. If the market bases and rallies, buy pullbacks. If the market bases and drops on a weekly chart, short rallies. Then you'll have resistance overhead, and you'll have support below. That's my whole key for that. So the only thing about Elliott Wave I could say is super cycles and long-term cycles that could happen over 20 years, bear markets for 20 years, all those kind of things. In the meantime, there's going to be some spectacular rallies like the 65% rally we've had, and people would like to catch that.
Great point. That's a great point. Here's another one. David says, how do you set the inner line of zones of support or resistance?
For support, you use, first of all, you find the consolidation area to the left of a big rally or a big drop, and it could be one candle or multi-candle declines or rallies, doesn't matter. But you find the little tiny base to the left of it, the maybe 3, 4, 5 candles, depending on the chart you're using. And then just mechanically, I put a line across the highest highs for a support level, and I put my lower line below the pivot low of the base. That way, if price makes a new low, I'm out of the trade. And for resistance, I just put my line across the lowest bodies of a resistance level, and I use the highest high of the base for a stop loss. And the other thing about that is if you think about it, really, when you put your line across 4 or 5 candles, all of those candles have something in common, which is a lot of trading at that particular price. If you have 4 or 5 weekly candles, that means for at least 4 to 5 weeks, you had quite a bit of trading at that particular price. So that's probably where the largest stack of seller buy orders is going to be.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Vino has a question, and it just relates to your Chicago event. What's the date and what's your topic, and can he sign up for it?
Yeah, the date is going to be, go to tradingacademy.com and look for locations. It's going to be this Friday, and it's going to be in Des Plaines around River Road and Toohey, and it's going to be, I think it starts at 9 o'clock. And yes, you can sign up for it. Just go ahead and make a phone call and look for the location and the phone number on the tradingacademy.com website. Look under locations for the Chicago. And sure, everybody's welcome. We'll have lunch for you, and it's a great presentation. The topic is going to be everything that we offer as a school, and I'll be in there specifically probably to talk about the Forex markets and the electronic classroom program.
Steve, I want to thank you. I want to give you a moment, though, to just, have any if you have any closing comments, which I'm sure you do, please, just give us a little bit about Online Trading Academy and all the other services that you personally offer with Online Trading Academy.
Well, since I got involved in the electronic program, that's pretty much where I'm focused. I'm an instructor in all of the different asset classes. And again, this style that I pretty much learned and I teach is applicable to every one of them. And I have a good time doing that. When I do travel, of course, I get a chance to go to all the different places in the world, and that's great. And but it's nice being involved with these people for just the reason that it's pretty much just education focused and teaching people how to trade for themselves and how to invest for themselves going forward. It's exciting. I'm really enjoying it. Plus, I get to spend time with my mentor, the guy who actually taught me what I know, and so that's a good thing too. So you send an email to smisic@tradingacademy.com if you have any questions at all. Be happy to answer them. And that's pretty much it. And then look forward to the next time.
Well, Steve, we'll definitely have you back early in 2010, and we'll see what's happening with all the major currencies. And not only that, like you said, what's going on with the other asset classes, because obviously in any asset class, what you're looking to do, or if it's not the currency, is that you're going to be buying something with the currency. So obviously currencies matter, correct?
Oh my goodness, yeah. The currencies are more and more becoming the asset of choice for speculators, and hopefully that we'll get our act together here in the United States and get some regulation in place.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
So.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks so much again for inviting me.
No, thanks for all of your material. Is very, very informative. Getting a lot of great comments from all the attendees. So thanks again, and I'm looking forward to you coming back early in 2010. Thanks.
All righty. Have a great day. Thanks to everybody for coming.
Thank you. Just want to remind everyone that next week we have Price Heatley with us from Big Trends. And Price, that's, his name is company Big Trends. That's what he believes in. Looking for the big trend. So Price will be talking about that. And Price has been with us many times. I think you'll really enjoy the presentation. So sign up at fxoptions.com. Reggie Horner also will be with us the following week. So please, we have both Price and Reggie. And please, let me see if we can get those dates back again. Price on November 3rd and Reggie on November 10th. So that's great, and that's right around the corner. We just launched 4 new pairs, so now we're trading, and I'll circle these. We're trading the dollar as the quote currency, which means that if you believe that let's say that the Australian dollar is going up, well then if the Australian dollar, if you believe is going up, you would think that value would go up and you'd be buying calls. So we have these now in both quote and in base currency either way. So those symbols are right there. And so, if you continue to come back to the IC, we'll have more presentations with technicals, fundamentals, options. Please come back and visit the archives because, as Steve said, Steve's been with us many times, and the archives are very, very valuable. You can come back and listen to it. This will be available via archive tomorrow and into the future if you want to listen to it over and over and over again. We cut it up into a podcast also, so many different ways that you can access us at the IHC. And don't forget, you just need an account with your broker, an equity options broker. You can trade spreads, and you might even want to download our widget. You can get all that at fxoptions.com. I want to thank all of you for attending, and I hope that you all come back real soon for Price and for Reggie and Jack Crooks. Those will be the next 3 guests. Sign up at fxoptions.com, and I'm wishing you a pleasant trading day tomorrow. This is your host, Steve Misic, hoping that you'll come back real soon, back to the ISC for more education regarding FX options. So again, thank you for attending, and have a great night. On behalf of the ISC and Steve Misic, have a great day tomorrow. Bye now.
Thank you for participating in this week's session. Please join us again next week.